So this is a topic that really is probably annoying for everyone to fill out their details. So I'm not talking about necessarily searching for the best possible flight, which is also good, but let's assume we've already found it. We just need to book it and fill it with our stupid details, put our credit card there and get it done. And we're going to use the new Claude Ultraplan feature to get this done for us. I'm going to voice prompt. I'd like to build an agent that can use my browser to complete a booking for a flight. They can retrieve my passport number, expiry date, my full name, my email address, and everything that there is associated to this, fill out all the information all the way to the booking window, then get my confirmation, let me complete one manual step with the credit card number or something like that and book the flight, and then have the confirmation retrieved from the email and filed. I'd like you to plan this carefully using Ultraplan, deciding exactly what tools we need to use, what agents will go about doing this. It's unleashing a bunch of agents in the background to kind of explore the context, who I am, what it needs. It will probably already find things like my passport number and stuff like that because it's saved within Google Drive and it has access to that. Yes, in the end, I just want you to confirm everything to me, the flight details and the final cost, then we can book it. As you know, we're probably going to get to the point where AI will have the card details and everything stored for you and everything will be done completely autonomously. However, right now, I think it still makes sense to have a little safeguards in place. I don't want Claude going and purchasing a bunch of courses for me just because it thinks I need them. For now, this looks kind of good. It's asking me a bunch of questions. Do you have loyalty programs? Yes, but let's forget about the loyalty programs for now and we can add that later. So you can see using the plan mode, it really goes very thoroughly. It asks you all these questions so it can really deeply understand what you're looking to do. Yeah, I want you to use Chrome browser where I already have logins and passwords and details. That will be easiest. So in here, it gives me a bunch of different approaches. Single skill, we have B, two-phase skill, search and book. Approach B is fine, but I'd like you to use agents that can accomplish this autonomously in the background for respective search. They go into different places, they search, they compile the information, and then finally there's like one agent that can complete all the information all the way until the booking of the credit card information fill and finally booking the flight. Okay, so I gave it all my details. Then I went about and I said, okay, this is what I would like you to do. So here I said, okay, you go fill the form and then after the booking, you go check for the receipt and the details. And then finally you go put that into the calendar. So that's everything that we're doing right now. And then I will say, okay, that looks great. Let's build it. It's already following the checklist and going down the plan. So it's very structured. The great thing about doing this in your terminal directly is that you can really do all these kinds of adjustments. So if you're trying to build a web app or something like that, you would have to run all these tests. But in here, we can just test it as it is and get it to work. For example, now I can just give it a flight. As soon as we've built the framework and the structure for this and say, okay, go try this, I will be able to see really quickly if it can fill out the form, if it can complete it all, and if it gets it done well. And if it does, then I can package it all up into this agent. And now it planned this complete thing to the T, and it's going to dispatch a bunch of sub agents to go out and build this for me right now. So you can see right now it's reading all these files and the plan that we built, and then it will go do this for me right now. It is going about and it's creating all these different tasks one by one. You can see all the way until task 6, and it's dispatching individual agents to go complete whatever needs to be completed in this step. And finally, it will all come together and we can go test it and see the output of what we have created. So now I gave it a bunch of information on a flight that I'm looking for, and we will see how it does. So, and there we go. It did all its research. It gave me the flights for there and back. I'm actually kind of satisfied with this specifically. It looks completely good. So I'm just going to ask it to complete the booking for me here. Now you can see here as it's searching in Chrome and it's completing all this kind of stuff, we can probably open the window where it's actually doing this right now. So right now we can see as it's browsing through my browser and filling out all this information manually. This is really good because I can actually see what it's doing and where it gets stuck. Until now, it didn't get stuck anywhere, so everything looks good. But if it would to be get stuck, I could see what's going on and I could change it. What you can do in the future is you can just remove this and go headless browsing, and it will do it completely completely autonomously without needing to open a browser window or anything. So, and as you can see, this is not always perfect. I've deployed a couple of agents here to do it for me, but they're running into issues, and for some reason it's being blocked. So, and as this is, you'll run into issues, right? So here, the final form fill did not complete. Maybe it was being blocked by some Chrome extensions. I don't know. However, we just need to find a workaround, right? So I'll ask it, take a bunch of sub agents, go research this and understand what's going on, what's not working, so that we can figure out a workaround. Okay, so now that we found our little workaround, it's going and it's filling out all this information. It's filling out my passport number, my stuff, and hopefully it will present me only with the credit card form to fill. And then I can automatically paste that credit card information in there and just click done. Obviously, this is not completely perfect, right? We had to do a couple of workarounds here, and we need to make sure that when we save this as a skill or as an agent to do this for future bookings and tasks, that it knows how to deal with all these workarounds, right? These booking sites are highly sensitive. They tend to block automations and stuff like that. So you need to be a little bit creative when you figure that all out and when you have your workarounds here, so that really gets everything done properly. So, and just like that, we completed an entire travel agent that went and found flights, filled out all the information, and brought me to the end where I can just fill out my credit card information and book the flight. Next, it will go find the receipt. It will put that in my right folder. It will go block the times in my calendar, and all that done within less than an hour within my terminal. Now it's asking me if it wants to, if I want to build a secure vault for my credit card, that it can completely automate that as well, or if I just want to keep doing the manual step. And now it's packaged this all up into this travel skill with respective sub agents that you can use too. I'll leave that as well down the description. If this was valuable to you and you want to build something like this on your own, give this video a thumbs up and tell me what you want to see in the next one. Love you guys. That's going to be awesome.